as much as he can. I think he's gonna have to leave.
Yeah, coming in for the dive right now. Leading it's going to be Santorin. Has the repel to set up this tower dive with relative ease, and we get first blood coming out for Dignitas.
Nicely done by Dig. Clean dive there. They stack the wave.
So let's make it happen again. Fudge, you're going the wrong way, buddy. Sorry. There's no other express route to the respawn than death itself. Our Mutt will grab that kill.
Yeah, and Fudge is actually just trying to fix the wave because he realizes that wave can get hard frozen. Really on the back foot here, you know, down at least 2 full waves. So even after he collects this, he should be down about the 2 full waves. So Blabber gonna be able to grab that dragon. Gotta hit it one more time. Gets it. Clean, secure there. Back off. We'll see if they can pull off this dive on the bot side, though. Blabber's going.
Right, ultimate coming out from Blabber, Berserker, and Sven rotating around the bot of Dignitas, caught out by the bubble, and down spawn will go. Perfect juggling of the turret aggro. Sven, okay, no one gonna fall for Cloud9.
Yeah, not gonna look for the redive. Oh, the hook!
Oh, coming in from Ignar, who will decimate Sven and get something back for Dig. Critically low, Santorin with the chase, 100 health remains. Junglers and mid laners dueling it out. Santorin will get the better though with one more fang sunk into Blabber. Now Diplex shows up, wants to clean up the kill, but Armut is there and just gotta walk away. This is great for Dignitas. It's a great early game coming out for Dignitas. The strongest early game they've had, at least recently, was against Immortals. You know, unfortunately, it went by the wayside. Now they got to hold on to this one and make sure they're doing a good job of it so far as they try and set up for a tower dive onto Fudge. Fudge taking a lot of damage. Will get knocked back from that decimating smash, and another turret will go down. Outaway following through as Cloud9 say goodbye to the inner top.
Yeah, gonna be able to get both towers off that and the flash off of Fudge. He wanted to stick around. And Cloud9 were moving members up to try to cover. Diplex as well as Sven were heading up.
Coming on to Blabber. Blabber taking a chunk of health, but the bubble is there. But the hook brings Blabber right back to the fight. Spawn with the ultimate will tear down Blabber. And Dignitas, they're going to take another pick.
Oh, Jensen though? Ooh. Lower health bars on Dignitas' side, and they want to try to fight for this. They're going to push up.
Fudge might go in. He has his ultimate. Teleport coming out. Fudge in the middle of 4 gets blocked out from his escape on the ultimate, but there is Jensen. Emperor's Divide to try and escape. Berserker cannot chase him down. But Dignitas have been in the driver's seat for the most part. Diplex waiting for the team fight to go through. Caught out by the cocoon. Pulled back in is Blabber. Tidal Wave comes in too late because Fudge is down. Now Berserker able to get one right back onto Ignar. With that 1-for-1 trade, Fudge
lane wave so that they can actually move towards that dragon, but they can't really do it just yet. They're gonna lose mid.
Now losing mid, Jensen chasing through. Emperor's Divide does not catch out. Another flash comes out in time. Blabber looking for the flank. Retaliation from Cloud9, and here comes Fudge, taking right on in. Spawn low, Spawn goes down, and Sven flashes away. Armad on the retreat, and Cloud9 have something to say about this early lead. They will take it and smash it away from Dignitas.
Cloud9 gets so much back there. The early trade, you know, was top lane for support, which is in the favor of Dignitas, but the problem is top laners can TP, supports don't have it here in this game. So Fudge respawns, he TPs right back in, has a great flank ward, and they're able to get so much with that. Dignitas pushing past that mid-tier 1, not tracking the fact that Fudge could actually TP back into that fight. Knows that's not a position that they should actually be winning from, but now Dignitas has lost their advantage, and Armut's in a lot of trouble with no flash.
Oh, in a world of hurt right now with 2 Cloud9 solo laners on top of them. A shutdown delivered right over to Fudge, and Cloud9 have taken control of this game right on back.
Yeah, they're right back in the driver's seat here. This great early game from Dignitas has unfortunately for them been kind of thrown away. They are still up to a 2K gold lead, but it's soul point for Cloud9. You know, their carries are really stabilizing. Berserker is massively ahead of the spawn, and Diplex is going to become a very, very serious threat at this point in the game. He gets solo gold on that top tier 1.
Keep looking at where Fudge is on the map, always so deep into the jungle of Dignitas currently. Blabber looking for the engage. Here comes Berserker. Calling goes out. Spawn solo and torn apart once again. He doesn't get to play League of Legends, and neither do the rest of Dignitas as they're chased away from the river.
Jensen is here with ulti. They could make something happen.
Yeah. Armand still has a lot of fight ready to bring. Jensen on the other end wants to wail away. Back up. Oh, it is so bad right now, as Berserker will take another, and Cloud9 will take the Red Bull. Fudge doesn't care, he's a Scion. He's a big tanky boy, he can take care of himself, and he can take care of Berserker as well.
Exactly, I mean, even if you're behind, it matters so much less than your AD being behind. Individually, it's now a 3,500 gold lead for Berserker over Spawn, and that plays as his second item, so that is just incredibly difficult for them to actually deal with, and it puts so much of an onus onto Jensen and Armut to really be making things happen in these team fights, because they're the ones that are only going to be able to get that damage done. 3v2, that type of play, and utilize Jensen or Armut +1 to try to kill off, a C9 Soul Lane or something like that. But Cloud9 is really kind of checking all the boxes. They're putting vision behind them. They're making sure that they're staying, in a similar area. They have 4 members here on that top lane. Fudge is pushing in through bot, and they're just going to use the Maokai ult to create space here, push Jensen back, and take this tower.
Tower taken in the top lane. Cloud9 able to claim it for themselves. They'll get an inhibitor on top of it while Fudge pushes into the mid lane. All these waves crashing in, and the only response for Dignitas is to continue the split push with Armut.
Yeah, it's kind of a flashback to that previous Jace game where Armut was very far ahead. This TP seems a little bit too late. The tower will go down, but he is very far up, and they could actually look for a collapse. You can see on the map, Cloud9 is coming. They're sending all...
Far from home fell. Oh, God. Oh, God. And it's 2 beefy boys on top of that. The tankiest members of Cloud9 putting a bouncy house in the bottom lane. Armut goes down, and Cloud9 claim another.
Yeah, going to be able to grab another kill there. Armut was ulties there, and at the very least, Jensen able to maintain control, of his blue buff, going to be able to grab that for himself. They're just kind of in this holding pattern where they're trying to sit back. They're not going to come out of their base until there's a major objective to fight for. I don't know.
It will follow through, be the next present from Blabber. In the top side, Diplex fighting out with Armut. Wants to take the 1v1, but doesn't even need to take it. Cloud9 just want to take the base at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Jensen TP's into the vent, but he had to flash out, and now Santorin
lands onto nothing. Teleport coming through from Diplex, coming right off of the respawn, and another inhibitor is forfeit for Dignitas.
Yeah, Berserker, every single time the rapid fire is ready, watch how he steps forward. He gets that E up from Sven, steps for the ward that was out there on the map whatsoever, that one blue trinket. And you look at the mini map, there's nothing. There's literally no vision on this entire section of the map here for Dig. So they're not even going to try.
They don't need the full 5 for this Baron right now. That's how strong Cloud9 are. Even with the 3K lead, so much control coming out. Now Fudge got out topside, has to fight it out with Ignar and Santorin, but again, this is a very, very best of Cloud9 have arrived, and they're ready for a fight, baby. Tidal wave going through. Ignar getting chased by Berserker, who will tear away with the calling and become unstoppable. Now Armut will fight through with Fudge, but Fudge brought more friends to the fight, so Fudge is gonna win. Double kill for Berserker.
Yeah, it's never a fair fight in League of Legends. Calling the squad up there. Fudge survives, and it's insult to injury as Cloud9 don't even lose the Scion. And what was that eventual 1v3? They kill the Baron, they use the Baron recalls, they get back there, they get additional kills, and now they're pushing in here to look to close out the game.
Coming for the end is going to be Cloud9. Dignitas, they won't have Armut. It'll be a 4 versus 5. They want to make a defense, but no, they're definitely not going to make that one with momentum this huge coming out from Cloud9. They're going for the close right now. They'll take down Jensen. Blabber goes on a killing spree. Final inhibitor falls. Next is the Nexus Towers.
That Cloud9 going to be able to close this one out, looking to move to their 5th win here. Dignitas will remain winless.
Now the closing moments, one more Nexus Tower separating this victory. Berserker dancing around the feathers. Victorious EP tidal wave, only to signal the victory of Cloud9, improving to 5-2 on the season.